This is probably one of the stupidest videos I've ever done. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we are going to be doing a tier list, but this tier list is a little different than the ones I normally do. Normally I will rank like TV shows or ships from movies and stuff like that. But today I thought I would make it a little more simple and we're going to be ranking the months of the year. Is she running out of ideas or is this just really the best she could come up with? To be honest, I don't know what made me think to do this. I think the conversation of like favorite month has come up a lot recently, or favorite season, and I just decided why not rank them for you all to see. And I think a lot of people might be upset with my ranking, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just get into it. So for today's tier list, I didn't make it, I just found this on the tier list site already. So some of the pictures of the months are kind of wonky, like they cut off some of the word, but I mean, you get the idea, and I wasn't gonna like spend the time to make this tier list myself. And I've decided to just go through them in order, so let's start at the top. So first up, we have the month of January. Now this is my birth month. I was born on January 5th. Capricorns, where my Capricorns at? And this month is in the dead of winter. It's very cold, often it snows or rains. And it also kicks off the year, you know, New Year's is in there. You got some hopes, some dreams. What else is in January? Martin Luther King Day. It's an interesting one. Obviously, I have a little bit of bias because it's my birth month, but I notoriously also don't like my birthday, especially because it's a winter birthday. There's just not a lot of things you can do. I mean, there's only so many times you can go ice skating for your birthday, you know what I mean? New Year's is fun though. I do like that as a holiday. I don't hate January, but it's definitely like not my favorite. I would say January is probably either A or B. I'm gonna put it in A for now, but there's a chance that it could move down. Okay, next we have February. Now February is notorious for being one of the shortest months of the year. It has Valentine's Day. It's still like in the wintry time, which like doesn't make sense to me in my brain. Like in my brain, February is like a springtime sounding month, but it's in winter. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of February, to be completely honest. Like, I think it's pretty mid, and I've never liked Valentine's Day either. And also, like, February, why are you spelled like that? Are we supposed to pronounce it February? Honestly, love, I'm thinking I'm putting it in C. I think it's a C month. Sorry. Okay, next up we have the month of March, and March has St. Patrick's Day. It's like still winter, but slowly getting into springtime sort of era. And I'm not mad at March, to be honest. Like, I don't really associate any bad vibes with March, but I also don't have any strong positive feelings toward it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like one of my favorites or anything. I'm just kind of like, yeah, March is there. March is cool. Like, I'm chill with March. Yeah, I'm fine with March. March, I think, is a B. March is a solid B. Like, I'm not mad at March, but I also like March and we don't hang out every weekend, you know what I mean? Okay, next we have April. April showers bring May flowers. We're fully, I think, into the spring at this point. It's raining. My allergies are probably starting to act up. Nothing too significant really happens in April. Are there even any holidays in April? Easter? When's Easter? When is Easter? April. So I guess April has Easter. I mean, definitely not my favorite holiday. It was more fun as a child, you know, getting to hunt for eggs and all that good stuff. But I still love a good egg hunt. Like, if somebody were to organize me an egg hunt, I would participate because they're fun. I don't like how the date of Easter moves around. Like, that's really bothersome to me. Like, pick a day. But again, like, I'm not mad at it or anything. I think it's probably B with March. March would be ahead of April though. Okay, next we have May. April showers bring May flowers. May is full spring. I'm probably congested from allergies, Pollen is in the air. May, I also remember in school, like high school especially, being really stressful because I feel like it's like right before June when school is ending, so there's just a lot of big projects to wrap up, big tests and that sort of thing. There's not really any big holidays or anything in May. It's giving boring, it's giving, I kind of wish it was just June already. That's what it is with May. I think for the entirety of May, the whole time, every year, I'm just thinking, let's just make it be June. Because then it was like, oh, summer break from school. I think May might be C tier, but it's above February. Like, May could become B tier if it had like something else going for it. Maybe I'll enjoy May better this year now that I'm graduated and school's not a factor. But as of right now, I think May is C tier. Okay, now we're getting into the summer months and something that you might not know about me. Maybe you watched my heat wave video that I put out recently. I really strongly detest hot weather. I firmly believe the temperature should never really exceed like 75 degrees. Maybe like it can be like in the 80s for like 1 week, you know, get all our swimming fun activities out of the way, and then after that, like, no more please. Like, I don't want to be sweaty. I don't want to be uncomfortable when I sleep at night. I don't really like summer fashion. Like, I love winter and fall fashion way more than I like summer fashion. I know there's a lot of summer girlies out there, and like I respect your grind, but summer for me is just not it at all. Like, I hate it. So June. June, when I was younger, probably a more exciting month. Getting out of school, summer break. It does have a lot of birthdays in it, I've noticed. Like, in my life, my mom's birthday, I've had a lot of friends that have June birthdays. Tom Holland's birthday. So it has that going for it. But other than that, no like significant holidays. Like I said, that's kind of when it's starting to heat up, but around here, usually June isn't too bad. In fact, a lot of times we'll get June gloom and like there's a lot of rainy days and stuff. So to be honest, I think June does have a lot of positives about it, and out of the summer months, it's probably my favorite. So I would put June in B tier, above April, but below March. Next, though, we have July, and July is probably one of my least favorite months of the year, to be completely honest. It's always way too hot. 4th of July is in July, duh, and that's also not one of my favorite holidays. I don't particularly, like, love to worship this particular country. Yeah, I mean, the only positive thing about July is that, like, maybe you have a fun summer trip planned around that time. Even the word July, like looking at it spelled out, like something about it kind of gives me anxiety, to be completely honest. So July's going into D tier. Next up, we have August. Again, way too hot in August. I'm not sure who allowed this to be a thing. It is currently August as I'm filming this, and I just don't like being uncomfortable. I don't. Also, August doesn't have any holidays. Why is there like no summer holidays? It's kind of weird. The only thing August has going for it is the Taylor Swift song of the same name. That song is so elite. Like, if you hear that song come on and it's like, salt air and the rust on your door, I never needed anything more. You don't know joy until you listen to that song. That song, like, I want to put August in D tier, but that song really brings it up. It's either D or C. Can I put it in C simply because of the Taylor Swift song? I mean, that feels wrong, right? It's gonna go above July. It's gonna need to work a little harder. Like, the only thing going for you is a Taylor Swift song. Like, you need to work a little harder. She can't carry you all the way. She just can't. The more I do this, the more I realize I'm not sure I like any months of the year. Do I just like not like existing? That's a problem for another day. Okay, next we have September, and we are finally starting to get into the autumn, fall era. Where are my fall girlies at? Like, I stan fall as a season so much. I think it's just perfect. Everything about it. The aesthetics, the leaves changing, beautiful, love it. The weather, it's sometimes sunny but still has a nice chill in the air. You can wear cute clothes without having to layer too much. It's that perfect happy medium, Plus you have like glorious holidays like Halloween, which we'll get to that. I think September used to have some more negative connotations due to like school starting, but also the start of school was kind of exciting. Like you'd kind of forget for a second how much you hated being in school and you'd be like, oh, I can't wait to see my friends. What's my first day of school outfit gonna be? Yeah, I kind of like September, I'm not gonna lie. I would put it in A tier. Above or below January? Maybe below. September, the beginning of September still can be pretty hot, but towards the end, it's like beautiful. Next up, we have October, and I'm not even gonna pretend like this isn't my favorite month of the year. This is immediately S tier, there's no question about it. October is just perfect. It is so perfect. I have no flaws for it. It actually has 0 flaws. It is right smack dab in the middle of the glorious fall season. Everything is perfect weather-wise. It's beautiful. The leaves have turned color. And you have freaking Halloween. Halloween. It doesn't get better than Halloween. It really doesn't. The movies, the snacks, the costumes. Like, October to me is curling up on the couch with some pumpkin spice, watching Harry Potter as the leaves are falling down out your window. Maybe you're curled up in a nice, warm, fuzzy blanket. I look forward to it every year. As soon as it's gone, I miss it. There is nothing more S tier than October. Okay, next up we have November. November is also like a end of fall, beginning of winter-ish type of month, and I respect her for that. I'm not necessarily a November stan. It has Thanksgiving, which is not my favorite holiday. Like there's aspects of Thanksgiving that I like. Like I love watching like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. There's obviously some foods I like for Thanksgiving dinner, but it can be a stressful holiday, especially if you're in a big family, and I just don't enjoy some of the pressures that are put on it. My brother was born in November. Aoife was born in November. But yeah, overall, like I'm not mad at November. I really enjoy November. I would say it's probably A tier. I don't know. It's kind of seeming like any month that isn't October is just kind of to me. And last but not least, we have December. December is Christmas. I mean, really, that's what December is. Anybody that tries to tell you different is wrong. Like, that is the entirety of December. Christmas and me, we have some beef. We do. Like I said, I kind of come from a big split family, so holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas can be kind of stressful for me. That being said, as much as like I'm not a big fan of Christmas Day itself, I love the holiday season. Like, all of the Christmas lights that are up, all the different activities that you go to do, like picking out a Christmas tree or drinking hot chocolate, building snowmen. I love all of it. I think it's so fun and cute and just like an overall cheerful time of the year. A lot of good movies I feel like come out in December a lot. Yeah, I like December. I do. I would say December is also A tier and it's probably above November. So there you have it. That is my completed tier list. It's very fall and winter heavy on top and spring and summer towards the bottom, but I kind of expected that to be the case. I thought I might have more than one S tier month, but I guess not. You just can't beat October. You can't even come close to it. I would be so curious to know what your guys' rankings would be down below, or even just what your favorite month and your least favorite month are. As kind of dumb as this video concept was, I had a lot of fun with it, and if you guys enjoyed it, let me know if I should rank any more kind of strange concepts in the future. Otherwise, I put out a new video every Monday, so look out for that. Like and subscribe, and have a good summer. Bye!